Maryland reserves. The gentleman from Pennsylvania is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I appreciate it. And to my colleague from Maryland, I'll argue this case any day of the week. And I think that ultimately this will be resolved by the courts. I've got stacks, like I said, of case law to support my argument. But to call what you just saw absurd or a waste of time, I don't think the American people think it's absurd to care about the crisis at our southern border, the amount of illegal immigrants coming across the border, the amount of fentanyl that's coming across the border that's literally killing people in the interior. Let's look at some numbers on this. Just last week, the CBP confirmed more than 300,000 illegal immigrants evaded Border Patrol just in the last 6 months alone. Alarmingly, Border Patrol warned that the Biden border crisis is already worsening in anticipation of the administration's rollback of Title 42. You just heard 68 Republicans plus the Republican leader request to consider legislation that would provide for stringent enforcement of Title 42, which allows illegal immigrants to be quickly expelled from the United States. But clearly, House Democrats aren't concerned about the biggest migration crisis our nation has ever faced. So let's try this another way. If we defeat the previous question, I will personally offer an amendment to the rule to immediately consider H.R. 471, the PAUSE Act of 2021. Mr. Speaker, I'd ask for unanimous consent to insert the text of my amendment into the record, along with any extraneous material immediately prior to the vote for the previous question.
Without objection.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.